I'm live, it says. It says I'm live, which is good because I don't feel like it. Hey, the bill. How's it going? Got 3 people in the room. 4 now. 8. Goodness me. It's creeping up there. Got Mr. Beard here. We got Tom, Grace, Stud, Frank, Jordan, the BBC. He was first in. Got Stace, Davo, SD Seb. It's 3:31 a.m. Holy schmolies. Chris Paul, Jay Hayes, Spive, Olivia's here. Got 33 people who obviously have nothing else to do. So they've come to say hello. From Wales. Oh yeah, I'm part Welsh. Probably about, I don't know, 15 or 20% actually, which would mean about like my arm down to about this area here is Welsh. I don't know what the Welsh are good for. Totally different country. Uh-oh. My connection is reconnecting, it says. Okay, am I back? Am I back? Oh, thank God. A little notification just came up saying my connection was interrupted. I have been having quite a bit of internet problems lately. Stupid internet. So, you stopped watching NCIS. This one is the same Gibbs. It's got bloody, what's his name? You know, those guys. I don't even know what their names are. I told you the last time. Oh, my connection is unstable. Oh dear. Let me turn this off. How am I feeling? Oh, well, I got a bit of a runny nose today. I don't know if that's part of the virus. I have felt like absolute shit for about 6 weeks. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just, having some of these. And I want to thank Jeremy Doria for my beer fund donation as well. In fact, I went to Dan Murphy's the other day, which I do most days because I like to go there and see if they've got anything on special. And I went there and they had cartons of 30 cans of 4X Gold for $30. So I bought, let's just say I bought enough to last me a while. And it's thanks to all those beer fund donations. Just there, bit. Tad. The old 4X Golds. I got enough food, mate. I got heaps of food. Well, I got lots of cans of things. I haven't really, well, I've got a salad prepared for dinner tonight. I like to prepare my salads early and stick it in the fridge, and then it's just there. So later on, when I pick myself up off the floor, I can easily just walk over to the fridge. Dinner's already ready. But I just need some greens. My body's saying, Greg, you need some greens, you need some reds, you need some whites, and you need like heaps of mayonnaise. I probably might even throw a tin of tuna in there as well. We're getting this piss up fund 750. Gee, that'd be all right. Imagine that. Whew. You did the same thing, but with your weed. Very strange, Renee. Do I know you, Renee? The hoarder. Well, I can only get 3 at a time because I've got beer stock limits. So I went there, got 3, and then I went back the next day. Let's just say that. Well, I had to take the trolley. I didn't, because I walked there. I had to get the trolley, and I was like walking down the street with my shopping trolley. About 2 kilometers down the road, pushing my shopping trolley full of beers. Oh, what a sight that would have been. Yeah. I need some. Tomatoes have vitamin C, and oranges. I don't know. Some places are. Well, they had a bag, 2 kilo bags for $3, but they're all green. And I was like, I prefer my oranges orange. Jim Boomba. Yep, self-isolating. Although I did go up to Mount Tamborine today. I was self-isolating on Mount Tamborine. I don't know if you followed my Instagram, you would have seen that. I ate a pie up there. Did a review. Doing my review, 1 review a day. Actually, I did 2 videos today. Although one of them I probably won't use because, I probably need to maybe do it again. Come to Coles Miami tonight. You got toilet paper? I got heaps of toilet paper. Coles Miami. Oh, yeah, I've been to that one plenty of times. Actually, I went there once. There's a smoke shop around the corner. I don't know if it's still open. But I was walking into Coles, and some guy goes, Greg, I can't believe I knew you lived around here somewhere. I was really hoping I'd run into you. And, I ran into him, and he worked at a smoke shop. He was trying to sell me a vaporizer. He says, these work really well. I said, oh, what for? Oh, for stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Rightio. Well, I don't, well, let's just stop that conversation. Is my internet shitty today? But Coles Miami is hoarding. No, I've got heaps of toilet paper. I actually gave some toilet paper to some other people that needed it because I don't use it that much. Just before everything went down, I'd bought a 30-pack because, well, that's so I don't have to buy it again for 8 months. And then shit hit the fan and I was fully stocked already. So I was like, yes. I feel sorry for those people that don't have any, though. I mean, every time I go back to the shops, the shelves are still empty of toilet paper. What happens if you've run out like 2 weeks ago? What are you doing? Lucky they've got, they still have the tissues, but I saw a Facebook post from my sister. She goes, no, just to inform you, everyone, if you've got those eucalyptus tissues, they're not very good to wipe your vajayjay with. Yeah, I'm guessing that they burn. Yeah. Actually, the shit internet isn't Tony Abbott's fault. It's that other clown. Who's that real pathetic asshole of an ex-prime minister? Turnbull. It's his fault. Ugh, can't stand that guy. Oh, yeah, yeah, I eat salad all the time. It's like my ritual for dinner most nights. Oh, you made a live stream. Good on you. Little Creature, yeah, I do like my pale ale, and Little Creatures is pretty good. Do I know if Bud Light is good for you? Well, is that just like the leaf? I'm sure it is. Okay, well, I'm way behind. That was okay. Oh, you scored some toilet paper today. That's good. Actually, it was him I gave something to. The smoke shop. Yep, yep, yep. Well, the guy who said g'day, he worked in that smoke shop. Say fish and chips in a Cockney accent. Fish and chips. Do they throw on the end like Canadians? 750 stimulus package. Ah, no, I don't get that. That's only for the people on the dole. Us taxpayers don't get it. I just got a bill for tax today. I got a no, it was yesterday, a PAYG statement. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I've already paid like last year's tax, and then I had another one, and they gave me 3 months to pay that. And then this one, they gave me like 3 weeks to pay my tax. Because I got to pay it like every 3 weeks, every 3 months, they send me a pay as you go. So I was very, very disappointed. I just paid it straight away. Though I thought, get it out of the way. Yeah, I haven't been too bad. I mean, I've been having way too much of this. Just not sleeping very well, and at least the sun's coming up a bit later now that it's turning into winter. It's getting cold. Went to Mount Tambourine today. I threw some jeans on, and I was like, "Oh, it's going to be cold up there." I took a jumper. Mate, it wasn't cold at all. It was beautiful. It was actually hot. I was like, "Yeah." Well, I'm self-isolating, like in the car, driving around and doing stuff. Hadamona. Is Hadamona, you're not Jeremy Duria, are you? Because if you are, thank you very much. You watch my Friday reviews, I'll need TP Margo, plenty of it. We don't have Aldi beer up here. They don't sell beer in supermarkets here, only in bottle shops, and Aldi doesn't have any. What's happening to my glasses? Well, they're broken. So I had to scotch tape, duct tape them. Like this just fully snapped off. I do have my other pair of glasses, which is missing one arm. But for some reason, they just keep snapping off. At least this one snapped off on the other side than this one. I was doing this last time. I love these glasses with only one arm. I mean, how good are they? You can just say, what? Okay, well, that didn't really work. But these are my other seeing. These ones can see a little bit better. Okay, I'm so far behind. Oh, Soren Wedal, a small beer money donation. Oh, thank you very much, Soren. Here's for Soren, everyone. Thanks, Soren. Mount Tambo is, it's about half an hour's drive. Are we on lockdown? What time do I usually go to bed? Well, last night I got a text from someone who's, because I've got a ute, I always get texts from people. Oh, yeah, hi. Yeah, yeah, it's just, hey, what are you doing on the weekend? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wonder if you can hang out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, bring your ute because I'm moving house. It's like, fuck off. I'm hanging out. I'm on lockdown. It's the best excuse now. Oh, I'm on lockdown. Oh, sorry, I can't. I'm on lockdown. Well, I sent that was 12:30. It's about 12:30 when I went to bed last night. The night before was 10 p.m. And tonight, who knows, mate? I'll probably just be up. This sort of where I live is a bit of a party town, so there'll be people wandering around, knocking on my door at all hours. Hey, let's go on it. And I said, well, I already beat you to it, mate. Thank you, Soren. May should go Lone Star after this stuff. Mate, everything's closed. Can't believe it. The optometrist might be able to. I already went to the optometrist. I said, oh, look, dear, I just bought these glasses and they broke here. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure that break wasn't from the glasses fault. And I'm like, well, are you sure? Yeah, well, so I couldn't. I was going, can't you just replace them? No, I'm sorry. I was like, fuck. But I did get a letter from them just the other day saying they must be desperate for customers. So, oh, come in, get your eyes tested. I'm like, well, actually, you know what? I could probably do with some new glasses. Where am I up to? Oh yeah, new glasses are cheap. They're free with my health cover. I can just go and get two free ones. So it's not as though it's actually costing me anything. Scotty, I wonder how Scotty's going. I haven't spoken to him for a few weeks. Do not pee in that pot plant. Well, speaking of peeing in things, like where I live, there's like pools, and they've locked the pools up so no one can go swimming. It's like, come on. I mean, we can't even go for a swim in the swimming pool. I thought that was a bit rough. Try that fish and chip shop in Robina. Well, I haven't been to Robina yet for quite a while, actually. It's not far from where I live, but yeah, mate. I'm more a Q Centre man myself. That's where I get recognised all the time, and people coming up to me. All the MILFs coming up. Hey, Grego, can you stop making videos? My son keeps watching you. I said, nah, F off. You like my cooking videos? Oh, that's good. Do I still get free shoppers? I don't even know what that is. The misso says hello. G'day, missus. G'day, tenders, missus. I hope you're making him some dinner. I should have a fan meetup. Well, I mean, we're supposed to be doing a concert for the band I'm in. Have you seen my song on Greg's Tunes? Make me feel good. Da-da-da-da. That techno song. It's awesome. I love that song. You need a copycat Bunnings banger sanger. Well, that's just onion, bread, and a fucking sausage. $700 for glasses, mate. You need some health insurance. Even though these ones, like even when I don't know, my eyes, like I'll get them tested, and then I'll get these new glasses, like, you know, five days later they come and they're like blurry. And some days my eyes are focused better than other days. So now, Corona beer. I tell you what, I'd like some stocks in Corona. It's one of the most popular beers going around now. Oh, that's good, tender. What's my go-to spot in Brisbane? Geez, I don't know what go-to spot. I usually go out to Canmore because that's sort of where, in Pullenbale, that's sort of where like my friends live. I used to live at the Gap, but I grew up in the Gap for like, I don't know, 25 years. But yeah, my mum sold the house there. Now she's moved to Chermside. Why would you move to Chermside? Ah, what a shithole. And the plus it's like, and adds an extra hour onto my trip to go and visit her. Yeah. Sausages and mash tonight. Yum. I've just got a salad, a tuna salad. Has the band got a Facebook page? Yep. Brian's side is. I'm the swinging. Love your bits. Where's Bernice? Bernice is in Singapore. If you're American and you're the two babes gave me their number in the Centrelink line. Wow, geez, you're doing well. Actually, someone I know's just got a new housemate who he's already kicking out, and he's the biggest bullshit artist you've ever heard. Like he's just always going on about how many women he gets, and this guy's like younger than me. He looks 10 years older, and he's like unemployed, and he hangs out at the park, and he says women keep coming up to him all the time, and we're like, come off it, mate. Although last night I was at a mate, the mate's house, and he comes over with a woman. We're like, what? This guy's a bullshit artist who's unemployed, and he can still pull a woman, although she did ditch him later. But the thing is that he can still pull them. Are they my old friends? No, I mean, Bry's my neighbour, and Si's his mate. So they were already in the band, and then I really liked their music, and then they got me to record one of their songs, and that's led to me now. Hey, settle down, sunshine. Crikey, tie your trailer up. Hey! Bloody people going over speed bumps with their trailers. Yeah, so now I'm just, I just stand on stage and sing. Or just pretend to and do like really shitty old man dance moves, like with the old saw back, those saw back dance moves that us old fellas do. Yeah. Dan, thank you. I got you through some really tough times. And I'm a legend. Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks, Dan. I get told that a lot, that I really help people through hard times, and, I sort of take their minds off their problems. And that's good. How long am I? Well, I don't know. Depends. I'm 6'1". Slowly shrinking down to the 6 foot mark. Although if I do some yoga, I'm like 6'2". Are you trying the Parmigiano pizza from Domino's? I've seen them advertising that. I've already made next Friday's fast food review. So I thought, well, maybe I can do that for like the fortnight afters. Try crust pizza. What's crust pizza? Where are some good places to eat in the USA? I don't know. Review Chicken Hut, Woodridge train station. Righty, I'll get some security guards to come with me. Did you ever think your YouTube was going to be what it is today? No, not really. It did take off pretty well, though, I thought, considering. But I mean, I've had probably about 20 YouTube channels. I've only got about 4 of them left. And all the other ones were like deleted. Like YouTube, it was in the old days when people would just like flag your video and then you'd lose all your channels. So I lost heaps of channels. Plenty of hot chicks now. Chicks now. I'm in a band. Well, last time I went to a concert, I had a few people coming up, and I went to. It was at the end of last year. There was a thing at Miami Marquetta. There was like the best night ever or something. I went to that and had probably about 5 or 6 people come up and say hi, and most of them were hot chicks. I was like, "Whoa!" I look like the guy from Fake Taxi. I don't even know what that is. You're stuck in 14-day quarantine. Well, that sucks. I need to do some more fishing. Well, I went down the jetty today and I was like, oh, I should go and do some fishing. I still haven't. You're washing dishes while watching me. Well, at least you're doing something with your hands. I know a lot of people do something else with their hands when they're watching me. Washing dishes, that's good. Are you one of those people that fills a sink and then you just wash the dishes in its own filth? I hate those people! Unless you rinse it afterwards, of course. I'm your dad. Oh, cool. Hey, Wayno. What's my favorite YouTube channel? Well, well, I don't know. I like Sticks Hexenhammer 666, and I like Tim Pool and Mark Dice. They're sort of the ones I watch. Like, especially when they come up in my feed, I sort of watch those. And I don't know. I actually haven't been watching any YouTube lately. I've been listening to music more than anything. What's my favorite channel that I ever had? Well, no, this one, I guess. It's been a good channel for me so far. Well, I've had some community guidelines strikes and everything, but you haven't had a decent channel unless you've had a few community guideline strikes. Woodridge isn't that bad. No, I used to work at Logan or Woodridge somewhere. Wasn't too bad. I need to join that electronic band. Yeah, I'm already in it. I keep getting emails from like some of the members. Oh, okay, guys, we're doing this now. We need to work on this and that. I'm like, yeah, come on, mate. We can't even. The thing is, like, one of us lives in northern New South Wales that's in the band, and then there's 2 of us on the Gold Coast. So the border's been closed, so now he can't come up. And he keeps us on our toes anyway. Where's your shout out? Chris. There you go. Has Queensland declared independence from the rest of Oz? Well, I'd like it if we did. When's old mate with the dreadlocks? Well, I don't know. We're on lockdown at the moment, so what's my favourite band? I don't know. I don't really have a favorite band, but I have. I mean, I like Soundgarden. I like listening to that, and just some old stuff, just some old rock. I like rock and roll. I just like it old and rocky, and just mellow. I'm starting to mellow. Considering, I mean, I would have thought it would have been up to about 50 by now, but obviously, people don't really, appreciate me coming on to entertain them. So I'm guessing 50 is out of the question. So actually, I'm not even going to say anything else until I get to 50 likes. Stuck on 40. Oh, we just went up to. Oh, no, I talked. There we go. Whew, I can talk again. Okay. Foo Fighters, yeah, they're not bad. It's been boring to tears inside. My favorite munchie food. Well, I found a new one actually. I found a new munchie food that I really like, and that is they're those. It's in the gluten-free aisle, and they're gluten-free cheese rings. Coles and Woolies home brand ones. Oh, you got to get yourself some of those. The gluten-free, because they're made of corn or something, not wheat. So they're awesome. Oh, mate, they are like crack cocaine. You're locked down in your motorhome in Auckland. Well, if you're in a motorhome, you can like drive around. Do I have any life advice for a guy in his early 20s? Actually, I was just saying this to someone just before. If you ever have a room to rent it out to someone who's unemployed. That is one of my best advice things. I know that I learned that the hard way. Oh yeah, I'm unemployed, but I'm looking for a job. Oh, okay, I'll let you stay. Then he was just in his room all day, every day. Oh, it's time to pay your bills. Oh, I got no money. Review the load of bacon fries from Hungry Jack's. Haven't I already done that one? Tacos or nachos? I like tacos. Sour gummies on a pizza? Got to be kidding me. Oh, NRL's playing live football. Good on them. Okay, trivia question, everyone. What is the biggest island in the world? Right. Okay. What is the biggest island in the world? What happened to your super chat? Oh, was there one? Sorry. Oh, Seabin 98. Seabin, thank you very much. Can I give a shout out to my mate Dominic Baker? It's his birthday next Wednesday, and he's a big fan. Okay, you ready? Get your phone ready in case you want to record this, Seabin. Are you ready? There you go. Hope you had your camera ready. Right. Okay. Oh, what is the biggest island in the world? Oh, well, here the answer is Greenland. Yeah. And John got that right. I thought it was Australia too. It's Australia's an island continent, so. Okay, well, here's another trivia question. Now, I've actually been watching those space on Netflix, all those space videos, the whatever, and it's all about all the planets. And this question is, what is the diameter of our Earth? Oh, excuse me. Hungry Jack's new salads. Oh, yum. What is the diameter? Oh, yeah. 350. Now the diameter is like from like one side to the other. It's not like right around. Is it? No, it couldn't be. Well, actually, no, that couldn't be right. It's massive. Well, it's not really. I mean, you can fit like 1,000 Earths inside. Here's a good one. Can't wait to read the comments on this one. Who is the wife of Barack Obama? Okay, I'm going to wait for the, isn't it her husband? And I'm going to also wait for the Michaels or Mike. The Earth is a hexagon. Actually, I was watching on Saturn. On the top of Saturn, there's an actual hexagon shape because the spaceship went around and found this hexagon shape. It's really funny. This is balls. Okay. Name the largest continent in the world. Dun, 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 dun. Guess how many beers are in my bag? That's the next question. How many beers are in my bag? All ready and prepared. Okay. Right. Okay. 3, 5. Yes. None. No. No. There's a bag in the bag. No, there's no bag in the bag. There's an ice cooler thing, no. I'm a Boy Scout at heart, remember, fellas. And the answer is the first person that left a message, the first person that even put a thing down and got it right, Omega Tron. Yeah. There we go. 3 babies. Although I probably won't get to have any more than this, like one that I've already got. So, but that was a good guess. Oh, here's one that I don't know. Well, hang on. Oh no, I probably do. Name the largest ocean in the world. What would the largest ocean be? I'm guessing it'd be the Pacific. Yeah, I did vote today. It's funny. I went and I hopped on my bike and I thought, oh, I'll ride my bike to the voting centre. And I thought, hopefully there's no lines. Mate, there was no one there. I reckon like no one voted in this election. And I was like, fuck this. No, I just left. The answer is the Pacific Ocean. Yes, I got it right. Well, here's one. Where is the Bermuda Triangle situated? Would that be Bermuda? Or is that in the Gulf of Texas or Mexican Gulf or something. I didn't know what any of these people stood for in this election thing. I don't know them from a bar of soap, any of them. What country do I live in? I live in Queensland. It's its own country. Well, hopefully one day it will be. I say, okay, well, the Bermuda Triangle is situated in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. That's not a really good answer. Oh. Name the largest dam of the world. That's a pretty stupid thing. That's not a very good question. Who's the one that proofread these questions? The largest dam in the world. What's my favorite video game? Well, Words with Friends. That's my favorite one. I play that probably 2 or 3 hours a day. First thing I do, I wake up, I run through about 15 games of Words with Friends, start my brain working straight away. And then I'll do something. Then, visit the toilet and you're playing Words with Friends. Then you lie on the couch, you're playing Words with Friends. And then I'll be sitting here in front of my computer editing, and then I'll play Words with Friends. Then I go back on the couch, play Words with Friends. And then I'll just play it all day, every day. What is the name of the largest dam in the world? I don't know. It's not even working now. Oh. Three Gorges. It's called Three Gorges Dam. Don't know where that is. Man, some of these questions are like crazy. Who discovered the cell? What cell? What, the prison cell or the film cell? I should be the Queensland Premier. Well, anyone could be better than the one we got. No, I could never get into politics. I got too many YouTube videos that would get me in way too much trouble. Three Gorges Dam is in China. I'm too honest. I'd be all the SJWs would just be like hashtag me tooing me all the time, and I'd be in so much trouble with them all the time. And of course, I'd wind them up even more by being non-politically correct, and they would just be forever crying, even worse than they are now. Which city is known as the City of Love? Oh, okay, that's got to be, yeah, okay. Don't even worry about that one. These trivia questions are horrible. When was the computer invented? Well, I reckon it must have been about early 80s. Oh, no. It's way earlier than the 80s. $1934. No, you're a bit too early. So, what time is it? 6:15. It's 6:17 at nighttime right now. Oh, I'm feeling so tired. I've been so tired. My nose has gone all runny today, and I'm starting to think, is that a symptom of the coronavirus? Is a runny nose a symptom? Have to find out. Between 1936 and 38, right? This trivia is going nowhere. Oh, actually, what is the national dish of America? Oh, I don't know. Would it be KFC? Or would it be like grits or something? Runny nose is a symptom? Oh, no. I heard that you lose your sense of smell and taste is one of the first signs. I can still smell this. What is the national dish of America? Grease, bacon, hamburger, hot dogs. Let's find out. Ah, the answer was the hamburger. Who was the first one there? Was that Full Sweet that got that one? Well done. When is Harvest Day celebrated? I don't even know what Harvest Day is. Does anyone else know what Harvest Day is? Is that the boys in Nimbin, you know, those ones? Or on Murder Mountain? Cough. Oh, okay, you're a medical doctor, and it affects people, and it's mainly a cough and temperature. Okay, well, gee, I feel warm, and I have had a cough, but only because, you know. Actually, you don't want to know. And I've got a sore neck from coughing. But I've been sick for about 6 weeks now, so I don't know what I've got. I've got the flu of some sort, but it's not going away. How do I handle my massive music success? Well, the thing that I've found is that gigs that we play at, there's no one there. so it's basically just a rehearsal, and sometimes we get paid for it. Usually in a voucher, like, oh, here's a $50 voucher that you can spend at the bar. It's like, ah, cool. Or it's like food at the restaurant. So no, the biggest crowd we probably paid in front of was about 50 people. Normally it's about 1 or 2 people, and I've found that that's the norm for most bands when they're first starting out. Put my mask on. I'm in this one. I do have one, because when I went to the doctors, they gave me one. I said, put this on. So I've kept it. It's a good look, huh? I should be wearing this all the time. I feel like Darth Vader. Why am I sitting in the dark? Well, I'm not. I got a light on here. It's a good light too. I can change the color. It goes orange. Oh, that one's white. Oh, that one's another shade of white, and then orange. Okay, well, it's got 3 colors. Do you like this orange one? It's kind of warm. It's very warming. I look responsible. Yeah, there's people driving around in cars with these things on. It's like, dude, you're in the car alone. What are you wearing one of those for? What do I like most about my life right now is I can wake up when I want, go to bed when I want. I can get absolutely like schnozzled every night if I want to. Um, I can work when I want. I can travel when I want. I can do whatever I want whenever I want, basically. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? I reckon that's pretty effing good. Yep, I reckon that's pretty good. So, and I get to eat lots of different foods. I do prefer like my own food that I cook at home, though. I realize when I make cooking videos and when I eat out in restaurants, um, my cooking tastes better than like a lot of restaurant food. This is my spare bedroom, this room. I used to have a bed in here and I had my desk out in the lounge room. But I thought I'll get rid of the bed and I'll move my desk into the spare room. And now I've got a inflatable mattress. So if anyone comes and stays, I just plug in the self-inflating mattress and it goes. Bzzz. I got one of those pretty good one. It was like a really good brand mattress, and it cost. I think we got it for $50 off Marketplace. It's like a $200 or $250 mattress. Paid $50, and it's in great condition. Works really well. Mate, the funny thing is, like today when I went up to Mount Tambourine, like everyone's like keeping their 1.5 meters of distance between them, and like if you're standing and there's not enough space, they'll sort of, and it's like a pathway, then they'll sort of start walking back until there is enough space until we can pass, and then they sort of pass. It's really like, yeah, it's going to take a while for people to like trust each other again after this, I reckon. It's going to make drinking a beer hard, isn't it? Anyway, this is Dr. Greg. Yes, how can I help you today? I feel like a doctor with this on. Ugh. Ah, keep this for later. Barry Burko. God, he's funny, isn't he? Is the Gold Coast quiet? It's like the car park's always full. There's like people everywhere. People, it's not quiet at all. And when I went to the Mount Tambourine today, went to a bakery, and this place was just like full. Like you're only allowed 3 people in there at one time, but mate, there's people coming and going inside that shop all day. Like we sat there for like an hour, and it was so busy. This bakery. No, I got plenty of butter. I got plenty of everything. Well, that was, I mean, obviously in the supermarket, because everyone's still going shopping. Everyone's still going to the shops and whatever, and people are walking past with their trolleys and everything. And so it's not exactly, people aren't really, but this was walking down the street in a little town, I guess. Maybe they saw that we were like from the big smoke, and they're like, "Oh, geez, you better stay away from them. They probably got the China virus." Okay, mate. Good luck on your night shift today, Night and Jam. What do I think of Victorians? Well, they're do I know any Victorians? I don't really know too many Victorians. I always make fun of them though. I mean, that's what Queenslanders do. We make fun of them. They make fun of us, and the world keeps turning. Yeah, well, I was supposed to visit the States. I don't know if I'm still going this year, but well, you know, what can I do? Hopefully, if there's still a travel ban on, then I can get a full refund of my ticket. Maybe I can go somewhere else. Maybe go to Darwin or something. Do I plan on doing fast food reviews during the coronavirus? Yeah, I've already got like a few made. I have been stocking up on some videos and making a few extra ones just in case they decide to shut things down. But I've got about 30 videos that I've made that I could literally take probably 2 months off right now and just put all these videos on schedule and then just take off. But most of those videos, I've uploaded them and everything. They're all set to private, but they're just there just in case. But I just keep making new ones and I upload them. Actually, this Monday is a special video where I say that we should all try and help small businesses. But the small businesses are really struggling. So I made a special video coming out on Monday, and you'll have to wait and see what it is. I'll give you a hint. It's Vietnamese. Oh, man, and I tell you, it was one of the best things that I've eaten in a long, long time. Man, it was so good. Okay, it was a banh mi. I ate a banh mi, and it was the best thing that I've had, like, because I just eat shit food. All that crap from McDonald's, all that crap from Hungry Jack's, all that crap from everywhere else. And as soon as this beautiful, fresh banh mi hit my tongue, oh, man, it was like heaven. It was so good. So hopefully some people will go to this restaurant and help this guy out. Oh, actually, all restaurants. You know, have it pass through the window or something, or through the drive-through. Yeah, just help. We need to start, really helping these small businesses, and like you drive around, all these places are just closed. And how are these people getting money? These people have families, like, and kids and bills, or they pay rent, or they live week to week. I'm lucky I don't live week to week because I'm a tired ass, and I sort of, I have savings. I have saved. That's another piece of advice I can give. Have savings in the bank and don't waste money on shit you don't need. You don't need that new watch. Who needs a watch anyway? When I've got one here, I don't even wear it now. I don't want to. I mean, you've got a phone. I used to do my well, this is good for like tracking my how many steps I did. But now I'm on Corona lockdown. I'm hardly even doing any walking, so I'm eating way less than what I normally eat. Paul Styles, thank you very much. $7.99. What do I think of South Australians? I think the South Australians are very nice. They're very generous. I went down to South Australia and stayed with some South Australians, and they shouted me out everywhere, and yeah, they were just nice and friendly. Yeah. Whenever like you see a girl up here and you think, wow, she's beautiful, and if you actually ask her, oh, where are you from? Normally it's South Australia. It's all the hotties come from South Australia. Although when I went down there, I didn't really see that many. They must all come up to Queensland. Oh yeah, I'm prepared, and I'm prepared with my videos for special reasons, just like this. I mean, if there's a lockdown now for a month, mate, I'm set. I can still upload videos. Mind you, I have been, like I made 2 videos today. Did I make one yesterday? I think I might have taken the day off video every single day. Because otherwise I'll just go mad because I've got nothing else to do. Legendary Massa Mooney, he's back. You know what, legendary? You're so generous. And last time you got muted by someone, so I'll apologise to you for him doing that to you. I didn't. Yeah, some people are pretty. If you give them a bit of grief, then they'll mute you. I think that's what you did. And well, probably shouldn't. I unmuted you anyway. Hello, hello, Philippines. How's it going? Your brother got the corona. Well, it's funny because I know someone who's a real website person, and he started a corona website. And it shows like the deaths, and Italy's had like 10% of all people who got it have died. 10%. That's a lot. The average is 2%, I think. Was it 4? But Australia's death rate from it is 0.3 something of a percent. So ours is like if you get it, the chances of you dying are really slim here. I think mostly the people that are dying are like in their 80s or something. But yeah, it was really interesting. So Australia must be right up there with being pretty healthy. G'day, Janda. You've been making the Milo fudge. That's pretty good stuff, huh? That's just something I invented. There's a lot of videos I've made. I just make stuff up, and it does better than when I actually copy a recipe. Yeah, Milo fudge. My glasses, they're broken, so I have to tape them up. If I look this way, you can't even tell. It's only when I go this way. So they're fully broke, but I did the nice fix there. I should write a brand name like Versace or something on there. Oh, yeah, these are like Versace's. V for Vendetta. Let's see if I can. How do you even write Versace? She. Here we go. Now I got some Versace's. No, you can't even read it. Oh, Versace. Is that how you spell Versace? It's not even. Oh, well, it's backwards anyway. Now I've got some Versace sunnies. I'm in glasses. How cool am I? What can you cook with chickpeas? Good question. I've got a couple of tins, and I was actually Googling, what can I make with chickpeas? And most of the thing is, a friend of mine I was watching on her Facebook, she shoved it in like some dish anyway. But I think it's halloumi is probably the only thing you can really make with it. I just like, or you throw them in a salad. I like them in a salad, just as something that complements the salad. Yeah, the chickpeas. I'm a big fan of the old chickpea. They taste really nice. Right. I'll tell you what, these chats have been like plowing through. 96 people are watching, 95 now. It's up to 111 until I did something stupid, and about 10 people left. But they're dumbasses anyway, those people, aren't they? How old am I? Well, I am 51, so I'm very old. That's why my beard's grey. I'm an old man. That's why I've got like I've got the Gordon Ramsay thing here. I'm 51 going on 21. Do you have to soak the chickpeas in water first? No, they should be already in water. Aren't they? The chickpeas are those big ones, right? You're not talking about lentils or anything. No, it should be just a can. You crack it open, drain the water out, and start hoeing in. Hello, Singapore. My favorite cereal. I don't really eat cereal, although I've got a card from Woolworths, and it's called Bunch, and it's just part of your Woolies card thing. But they give you free samples of things. So I think, is it this one? Yeah, so I got my Woolworths rewards card here, and they'll send an email saying pick up your free bunch item. And one of the bunch of items that I got was the Woolworths Cocoa Pops. So I had this thing of Cocoa Pops sitting there, Woolworths home brand, and they sat there for a while. And I thought, oh, I should open those up and give them a crack. Well, tell you what, it was one of the best things that I've had in a long time. I just, just like a chocolate milkshake, only crunchy, mate. It was. I mean, the Cocoa Pops one's probably better, but the Woolworths one, mate, they're $2 something, and instead of like buying a block of chocolate or whatever, just having some ice cream or a sweet dessert, I just pour a bowl of the Cocoa Pops and have that for my dessert. And then I drink the milk afterwards. It's delicious. Mm-mm-mm. And I've actually gone back and bought more. I've gone and bought more Cocoa Pops things. The Woolworths one. Actually, I bought the Coles one. Did I buy the Coles one to see if it was better? But I don't think it was. And I went back to the Woolworths home brand. Yeah, so that's my. I do like Nutri-Grain though. That was always good. I used to eat that when I was growing up. What else did I eat? Sultana brand. Yeah, I didn't mind the old Sultana brand. But now, if I'm making cereal, I usually just get rolled oats, and I put some sultanas in, and then by the next morning, the milk's all been soaked into the oats. The sultanas are puffed up, and they've absorbed some of the milk as well. And then I might just add a little bit of honey, and that's my breakfast. It's one of my favorite breakfasts too. Nice and low GI. What brand is my pressure cooker? I think it's Philips. Got it on special. Got it on special at Big W. It's been good actually. I haven't used it for a while. Ever since I got the air fryer, I haven't even used the pressure cooker. The home brand dim sims are actually pretty good. Actually, I saw somewhere they got the cheeseburger dim sims. I was going to do a review on those. Boil some Cocoa Pops. Oh, they just turned to mush. You mentioned saving money, but what's one thing you're always willing to spend money on other than beers? Nothing. And that's the secret, you see. You don't spend money on like a whole different other things, or else then you're just spending your money and wasting it. I'm forced to spend money on like all my fish and chips and all these food reviews I do and everything. And thankfully, I've got like Patreons that covers quite a lot of that expenses. Of course, I still have to declare it and then as an income, that stuff, so it gets taxed. But Yeah, my air fryer is Kmart. It's just a Kmart home brand, $69 or something, or $79. It's cheap, and mate, I love it. I use it. I used it today. I use it all the time. If you're reheating food, it's much better than the microwave, especially if you. I mean, that's if you're reheating like chicken, like KFC or something, or pizzas, or normally when I buy the fish and chips, I only eat half of it, and then I bring it home, and then I have the other half for dinner, and I just stick it in the air fryer and heat it up in there, and it comes out nice and crispy. So that's why I like it. Yeah, air fryers are good. It's. I thought it was a bit of a cult thing too until I got one, and now I just can't imagine life without it. They're too big and bulky. That's the only thing. Besides a microwave. But yeah, I love the air fryer. I reckon it's probably the best thing that I've got in my kitchen. And I can cook all those microwave meal things in the air fryer. I think if it says cook in the oven. Ever thought of making a BLT sandwich? I've already made a BLT video on my channel. It was delicious. Actually, I probably should start doing more. I should probably start just remaking some of those old videos so they're in 1080 and nicer. I can claim it as a hobby tax-free. Well, Patreon's not exactly a hobby. Drying socks in a hurry? Yeah, they would be too. Do I edit my videos myself? Yep. It takes me to film and edit a video takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Normally I'll make a video, then I'll get my camera, which is here. Pretty fancy looking, huh? It's got like KFC grease all over it. Keep having to clean it because it's always got like slimy food and stuff. So I'll make a video. Normally a video is about half an hour's of footage. It's usually about half an hour on average, I reckon. And then I'll pump it in, because if you saw like most things, I have to say like 5 times, and then it's always the last one that I say. So I know just to go to that last one, and then drop and drag, cut that, boom, drag it down, do all the little bits, then add bits in, and then it'll take me about half an hour to do a rough edit, and that's set me up for the rest of the video. And then I'll just go in, I'll rewatch it. I'm up to about 8 minutes, 8.5 or 9 minutes at that stage, and then I go through and I just trim it all down and add bits over and do a bit of funny editing, and that takes probably another sort of half an hour, I reckon. So I can usually get it done, and then I'll just leave, and then I'll think, oh, okay, no, I probably should stretch that out a bit or do that. So I've usually watched the video probably 4 or 5 times, and then it gets down to like 7 minutes or something, or 6 minutes. But yeah, so I've got it down to a real fine art. So a video, I could do one in about filmed and edited, and then it takes about half an hour to upload. The film and edit, I could do it in an hour or an hour and a half, and then you got to upload it and then type in all that stupid freaking tag words and all that sort of stuff, and that takes a while. So yeah, I mean, it's good 3.5 hours of doing stuff per video. Well, my connection's unstable, it's telling me. I think everyone's jumping online now, so. You're going to bed. Good boy. It's 4K, my camera, but I don't use the 4K. I've never used it, actually. There's no point doing 4K. Most people just watch it on their phone and when you're my age, mate, I don't need these wrinkles in 4K. Yeah, the Streetwise feast looks good. Actually, last Tuesday, they had KFC, the 9 pieces for $9.95. And okay, this is, when you said, was there anything else I'd like to spend my money on? Yeah, I went to KFC and I bought some KFC. I shouted myself. 9 pieces. And I used up the last piece today. That was from Tuesday. So I just had like 2 pieces a day. I had it for breakfast. And I have it for breakfast some days, and I'll have it for an afternoon snack sometimes, and then I'll have it for dinner with my salad. And but usually, no, I don't shout myself things. I'm just really a tight ass. I really am, except for beers. And even then, I just probably pretty much had a week off them. And not really a week. I mean, I had like 1 a day. So, do I still earn money from my That Is Disgusting video? I haven't even looked, actually. I wouldn't even know. I think I saw that channel, I think it still gets like 1,000 views. It gets about 500 views a day. It's got 10 million views, that video. I made a lot of money off it. But then I don't know why, but then it just died. I used to be getting, I don't know, 10,000 views a day on that video, or 15,000. And now it gets like 200 or 500. So it doesn't, I think I might still make 10 cents a day off it or something. I'd have to check. The best fish and chip shops you've found so far? Well, I mean, the basic one, it was Rio Vista Boulevard. That was a good fish and chips. And I've got another video. I've already got some fish and chip videos made. And it's not this week's, but the week after, I had another fish and chips that was at Molan Diner. And that was a really good one. So I've got one set for schedule tomorrow that I made 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm letting all my secrets out. Yeah, I made that one 2 weeks ago. It could have been 3 weeks ago. Probably 2 weeks ago I made that. And that's pretty funny, that video, because these birds were like I'm sitting with my fish and chips with my camera like on the tripod, and these, like, the fish and chips are sitting here. There's a bird right here, like just looking over the thing of my fish and chips. And I had to like literally bat them away. There was all these birds. And I'd have to bat all these birds away. Noisy miners they were. Ipswich. I was in Ipswich at Christmas. Drove through there to get to my sister's place. She lives past Ipswich somewhere. One, the 2 wise fish was the best one I had, but that was a good one. Oh no, the best one I had was at that Seaway Cafe, the $20 one. Oh mate, that was fantastic. Actually ate half of it, then I brought the rest of it home, and I had it for dinner that night. Heated it up in the old air fryer. It was so good. Chris, you could be right. My favorite cuisine, I do love Thai food. A good Thai. I mean, you can't beat a good green curry or a massaman. Or is massaman Indian? I don't know. But if you can find a good place that makes those, mate, hold on to it. Make me feel good. Would I buy another car? Mate, I'd love another car. Mate, I hate having a ute. Everyone always, oh, Greg, can I borrow your ute? No, just hire one. Oh, Greg, I'm moving house. Can I? No, F off. Just wondering, no. I'd love a new car. I would love a van, like one of those combi vans sort of things, like even a Hi-Ace, a Toyota Hi-Ace or something like that. I'd love one of those. Throw a mattress in, set it all up so I can just drive somewhere and pull down a road somewhere and then like camp the night. I'd love one of those. And ones of those are so expensive, like 20 grand or 20 or 30 grand. And I'd prefer one with lower Ks, but I'd love one of those in an automatic because I'm sick of driving a manual. I hate manuals. Because I worked for that car company and I had a work car and they were like these $100,000 cars that I was cruising around in, all with all the gadgets and everything. And oh, mate. Loved it. Automatics. But I would seriously love a new car. A van, hopefully, of some sort. But that's a long way away. It's sort of, I'd love one, but it's not really right up there on my list of things right now. I need heaps of other things, like a new kitchen, because mine's been eaten away by termites. God, I'm so far behind. Oh, you got a Toyota Hi-Ace commuter. Oh, you're lucky. I'd love one of those. I'll swap it for a ute. How's my garden going? Yeah, it's lush as. We've had so much rain and it is absolutely thriving. It even rained again today. We've just been getting showers coming through today. In the change of the seasons in between summer to winter, now it's like let's see if it's still raining. See what the temperature is. Stars. It's 23 degrees, it reckons. And let's see the radar. Whoa! Well, we've got some rain coming over. It's a nice big rain cell there. Looks like it's just hovering off the coast though, so I'm not sure if that'll come ashore. I always thought, what would be a good idea would be to build big dams in the ocean, so when it rains, it just fills those up. Actually, we got a desalination plant here on the Gold Coast. It costs $1 billion, and it gets used 5 days a year. Good money well spent, that one. That's why I don't mind wasting water now, because we need to get that desalination plant working. Legendary Massamuni, thank you very much. How does it feel to watch videos from so much younger? I've got a channel called Gay Greggy, and oh boy, that is really like so non-PC. It's unbelievable. And I was watching some of those videos the other night, and I look so young. They are so funny though. They're so non-politically correct. I love it. But yeah, some of those old ones, like my first cooking videos where I'm like, hi, Greg here. Today, I'm making something really nice. Yeah, they're cringe. I cringe when I look at that. I'm like, oh, God. But I was like fit then. I was like working. I was gardening, like doing 7 hours a day or something, or just pushing. I still have, like my facial hair was like still dark. But I cringe when I watch some of those videos. Legendary. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. You only just discovered I did gardening. Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, that channel's a cracker. Now it's coming into summer. That channel really picks up. How's my flu going? Yeah. I don't know if it's a flu or a hangover. I'm starting to think it could be hangovers that I've got. It's just one that Brisbane. Where in Brisbane are you, Liam? Do I ever shop at Aldi? No. No, I refuse to go to Aldi because I don't have self-service checkouts, and I only use the self-service checkout because I only ever have like 5 things that I go and get, and I hate lining up behind these people. I just hate lining up for no reason. So, and I don't really like Aldi food anyway. Aldi, the only thing good at Aldi is their chocolate's pretty good. And what else? That's about it. I don't like any of their other stuff. So that's why I don't even like. I bought their mustard before and their tomato sauce, and I don't like it. Do I still drive dirt tracks? No. How long do I think we'll be in lockdown? Yeah, I don't know. Probably, I don't know, a month. I'm sort of hoping it's just a month. Have I ever had a sour beer? I've had some pretty bad ones. I saw Forex brought out a new beer. Like they just brought it out and it's only on tap, and then they shut all the pubs. So I was like, far out. Now I can't even try it. Oh, you found it? Oh, no. Oh, no, my connection is unstable. I might have to go soon anyway. I've been an hour and a half. Yeah, I mean, it's an hour and a half and I'm still on the first beer. What was the point of even bringing like all these? I didn't even get any of them. Must be beer time, yes. Thoughts on Bernie Sanders? You don't want to know. Well, he's a commie for starters. And he's a hypocrite. And he's just a typical hypocritical commie who's had a heart attack and he's going to die soon anyway, probably. Butterbeer? No, I haven't. Never tried that. I should buy a different home brand fruit and blah, blah, and compare them. Yeah, I know. I mean, I should do that. I mean, I should buy the home brand Coles Peach and the home brand Woolworths one and do those sorts of things. But, mate, then I got 2 pizzas. And it's like, and then I'm going to have to throw at least one of them away because I won't want to eat it. I have thought about all that stuff. Don't worry about that. I think about a whole lots of things that I could and should be doing, but yeah. Yes, I don't do that thing. The 4X Red, it's too strong. I only drink mid-strength beers because I usually drink them really fast. And if I have the heavies, then, 5 beers later, I'm already, I sound like Bob Hawke. Oh, mate. Do I know Saucon? No. Grego, mate, you thinking of getting into meat pie review circuit? Well, just wait and see. I actually made a meat pie video review today, and I did one about another. I did another one like 2 weeks ago, and I've probably got 4 meat pie videos ready to go. It's just when am I going to start putting them all in? I could upload 7 videos a week, but then that's just too much Grego for the world to handle, I think. I gotta give people a break, you know. Coke or Pepsi? Well, I got a can of Coke actually. Either or, mate. I've actually got a bottle of home brand, like Coles home brand cola. Mate, that tastes just as good as Coke or Pepsi. Home brand cola, it doesn't matter because it's going to get some rum in it anyway. I only drink Coke or Pepsi if it's got rum in it usually. Aldi pizzas are okay. Yeah, I mean, I should try their pizza base actually and start making my own. I'm funny. Yeah, well, you know, that's why I've got a 250,000 subscriber channel. You know, because I tend to entertain people. Have I had a yatla pie? Mate, I've had about 50 of them. Do I exercise? Not recently. I rode my bike to vote today. I usually, before I got the corona symptoms, I was riding to the beach and then I'd swim in the ocean for about half an hour, like jumping over the waves and diving under them and trying to fight the rip because there's these rips that just sweep up the coast and literally like you'll pump your legs. It's like walking like through a river, like trying to walk up a river. And that was my exercise. I used to do that. Look at this. Look at this ad. Just an ad crawling, and look at the size of it too. I mean, it's not small. It's not a small ad. I mean, it's pretty big. Bloody ants. At least I let them. There's quite a few of those big ants in here. I don't know where they come from, but I just leave those ones alone. I don't mind ants. It's the termites that I don't like. Do I consider having a car channel? Well, I'd only have one car to review. When I was working in the car place, I thought I should because I was driving lots of different cars, like every day, all these trade-ins and everything. I drove heaps of cars. I used to fill up cars. I used to go to work and just fill up cars. That's all I did. Like go to the petrol station, fill it up, drive it, come back, get the next car, fill up the next one. And they're usually like trade-ins. And I drove, there was one day I drove like this BMW, a Mercedes. I drove a Volkswagen Golf, drove, they were all like high quality cars, an Audi and something else. And the best car, and I'd fang them, go around the corners and put your foot down. And the best car that I drove that day out of all of those was the Volkswagen Golf. It was really, it kicked ass over all the other ones, all the other expensive ones. Oh, and it was a Lexus. Yeah, and the Volkswagen Golf was the best car that I drove. I've driven Porsches and everything, and they had in the convertible Porsche and all that sort of thing. That was nice. That was really nice. Thanks, Sills. Worst food experience. There's been a few of those. One of those fish and chips that I did that was just horrible. We actually threw it away. There was all these birds, and it was so bad we just threw it to the birds. Yes, I used to have a Spanish wife, Sonia. She was beautiful. Oh boy, she was way too good for me. We used to go out, and guys would always try and hit on her, and they'd just say to her, "What are you doing with him?" And I'd hear them because they were trying to hit on her all the time. Yeah, I should be having a sip of this. Any plans for a best meat pie? Yeah, well, I'm doing meat pies. I had one today. Did one a few weeks ago. Do I think the NRL will be back this year? Yeah, I can't see why it wouldn't be. How's the weather up here? Yeah, it's pretty nice. It was really nice today. It started off a bit cloudy and raining, and then the clouds burnt off, and then it got to about mid 20s. It was nice. It was really nice. Went up to Brian actually had to swap guitars over with his brother, so we drove up to Mount Tambourine. So I just went along for the ride, did a meat pie review up there while I was there. G'day, Danny. Do I put my foot down in my ute? No, it's a diesel. It's a 2.5 litre diesel with like 100 kilowatts. So even if I put my foot down, it's never going to go anywhere. You're trying to get into it, you're just not into it. Well, there's the Brian side. There's heaps of other songs. Well, we've got an hour, and we've got about an hour and 40 of content. And the songs that are up on their channel aren't the best songs. There's some other good ones that I sing, like Hard and Fast, like just that hard, fast. But that one that's on my Greg's Tunes channel, I love that song. It just breaks down into different sections, and I play it all the time. Make me feel good. Da-da, da-da-da-da. Actually, I've got another song though. Do you want to hear it? It's one I'm working on. Okay. It's one I'm working on. I still have to add a bass line to it, and I still have to do a few other things to it. Oh. Let's see. It's in my mind. I don't know who you are or where you are tonight. I wish I knew your name, so I can whisper softly to you. I wish I knew who you were. The search for you is what keeps me alive, 'cause I got a picture of you in my mind. Cause I know you are the girl I can't find in my mind. I wish I could feel your breath gently on my skin tonight. I wish I could feel your touch. I would hold you so tight. I wish I knew your name. I wish I knew who you were. Been waiting for you so long. So long, 'cause I got a picture of you in my mind. 'Cause I know you are the girl I can't find in my mind. Wait for this bit. you whistling? You're in my... Oh, yeah. So that's that song. That was, I went around Brian's place and I did the guitar in one turn, and then I sang it. I need to redo the singing because it's really bad. And we just laid down a basic track, and now I just need to put a bass line in, and I'm just going to use my acoustic guitar, use the top string, and use like 3. You just use 3 chords basically, or maybe 4. So once I get that down, I fix that up. I just need to re-sing it because it was really bad. And then I've got another one though I need to record. All these songs are 20 years old. I wrote those years and years ago. I've got heaps of songs. That's when I was really musically just fully creative. That needs a banging, maybe some dash cam time lapses. Yeah, I don't know, because it's you are the girl I can't find. I know. I've got a picture of you in my mind. You are the girl I can't find. So, I mean, technically, you should have a girl in there. Maybe you could just use be flipping through like magazines or something. I don't know. Or I could just maybe not do a film clip. Do I think Joe Biden would be a good president? That's a good question. Oh, something's free for 7 days. Who needs? It's free anyway. When will I upload that song? I got no idea. I wanted to upload it the day we did it. I was like, yeah, that'll do. And Brian's like, no, you gotta. It needs a bass. I know it does need, and my singing in it's really bad, and so yeah, it's going to be another few weeks, I guess. Pack Fair, mate. Pack Fair's empty. Everyday song, yeah. I play that every day. That song, I love it. Play it nice and loud. It's such a rocking song. Write a song about Turdball? No way. Don't want anything to do with that guy. A mad bloke, I sure am. Stubby cracking time, God. Oh, it's gone warm. I've been talking so much, it's still like that much left. You know what? I deserve the best things in life, so crack another one. One of the greatest sounds in the world. Oh, yeah. Because you know what's going to come after that. Oh, that's icy cold. That's good. Gordon Ramsay would be a good Prime Minister. I reckon he probably would be. Well, I saw petrol prices were about $1.10. Then about 2 days later or 3 days later, they went up to $1.50. I was like, what the hell? But then they've dropped back down to $1.10. G'day, Don. Woolworths or Coles? Well, I shop at both, so I do probably I do like Coles. I go to Coles usually before I go to Woolworths. I always go to Woolworths first, suss it out, and then I'll go and buy everything from Coles. And if Woolies has got some really good specials on, then I'll buy them. Ugh. You're a friend now, Brian Sire. Good. I should use an electric bass. Well, we actually, when we went up to Tambourine Mountain today, Brian was swapping guitars with his brother, and he swapped over a bass, 5-string bass. Why? Who wants a 5-string bass? And an acoustic. So we do have a proper bass. I'm left-handed, so I can't play that one, but maybe he can do something. Where am I up to, man? I've really just I'm starting to get tired, actually. Nearly 2 hours. I'm your favorite Aussie. You moved here from Canada and learned your Australianisms from me. Oh, good. Yep. Well, I'm a real one, and I still use them. Actually, I went through the drive-through the other day, and I said, "Thanks, Cobber," to the guy who served me. Right. Yeah, cracking a coldie. I'm a big sexy stud. Oh, thank you, Ty James. #1 fan. Wow, that's cool. Look at that dancing little jelly bean. Is that you, Ty? Is that you, a dancing jelly bean? I agree, legendary. Woolies have better sausages. Yeah, that's what I used to always buy my meat. In general, I thought Woolies had better meat. So I buy my meat from Woolies, and then I buy everything else from Coles. And plus, the Woolies in my place always, well, it used to. It had at the end of the thing just all the meat that's about to expire, and it's all like half price or like really cheap. And I'd buy like those 24 packs of sausages for I pick some up for like $3 once, and then I just take them home, separate them into bags of like 6, and then freeze them, and just bring them out as I need them. Brian, so good blokes. But now I'm looking for Grego's special guest. Oh, I love just, I mean, I always wanted to be in a band, and now I'm sort of in one. It's not exactly, I prefer to be in a rock band, but mate, it's a dance music techno band that plays hardish. It plays like techno for 40-year-olds. And I like it. I love it, actually. I listen to it all the time. Have I had a Desi burger? Don't think I have. Woolies just hired 20,000 new employees. Actually, I saw an ad for Woolworths. I was like, wow, why are they putting an ad for employing people? And that's really good. Yeah, I mean, I do like, I've put, on my videos, sometimes I put like polls, and I say, which one do you prefer, Coles or Woolies? And most people prefer Woolies anyway. That watch me anyway. Is this really live? Well, it could be lagging. I'm pretty like far behind in my questions. God. Your wife laughs at you. That's good. Big W at Kmart. Well, apparently, Big W is the most popular sort of shopping centre thing here. But I do like Kmart. A live event in Melbourne. Well, we were sort of teeing up to do a tour with the band in Melbourne, but now it's all gone to shit. So, I mean, I haven't been. I used to live in Sydney for back in the 90s, and I haven't been back since then. I haven't been anywhere. I normally just go overseas. Go to Bali or something, go to Thailand. Right, it costs you the same. 2 weeks in Thailand costs you the same as a week in Sydney. So I was like, well, I'll go to Thailand. Aldi's meat is the best. I don't like their dairy food. I find that whenever I eat Aldi dairy, it's something goes wrong, and I don't like it. I always get a stomach upset or something. Right. Uh, the band's name is Bry and Sai. So B, it's Bry and Sai. If you search for it, it'll come up. I can't say that one. Oh, shopping for people who are can't go shopping. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. Thoughts on the current situation and what you want to do after the situation? Well, I mean, obviously, everything's closed down, although hardly anything is, and it's sort of business as usual. Um, but the thing, like with me, is it hasn't really changed my life that much at all because I work from home anyway. I spend most of my time at home, and I usually only just go to the shops just every other day to buy something, or I'll go and do a review somewhere, and I'll get takeaway anyway. So, and for me, it hasn't changed my life at all. I just can't go to the pub now. That's all. So I'm saving money. Big Mac or a Whopper? A Whopper. Big Macs, I don't even like them that much. Cheap booze in Thailand. Well, I don't know about that. Have you ever tried going to buy some spirits there? Like a bottle of Jack Daniels is like $150. Uh, Petrol spy on, mate. I filled my car up 3 weeks ago, and it's only on a. I've only used a quarter of a tank. So, and mine's a diesel, and the petrol price hardly goes up and down. So I don't really care about the price of petrol, and I just fill up when I need to, which is I fill up like every 2 months. I'll put petrol in my car. So that's and normally that's when it gets to halfway. As soon as it hits halfway, I fill up. I'm always prepared. Always be prepared. What's my favorite movie? I don't even watch movies. If there's a war one where there's like heaps of like shooting and guns and things, I'll like that. Rambo, I love Rambo. Like whenever that's on, I'll watch it. That's probably my favorite movie. Arnie and his best. I love Arnie. Oh, not Arnie. Bloody Sly. Sorry, I love Sly. Uh, should the election today have been cancelled? No, well, you know what I've changed my thoughts to, and that is you should just vote like America. Make it non-compulsory. Why we have compulsory voting, I got no idea. And if we don't vote, you get a $50 fine. I don't reckon the polling booths were empty today. I think hardly anyone voted. And I went and got my name signed off, but well, let's just say that my vote probably won't count. You draw little things on the paper, maybe with a, dick and balls or something. Just because I don't know these people. I don't know any one of these. They're not even associated with like a political party. So what do I care? Do I know anyone with the China virus? No, I don't actually. So yeah, I reckon we should just change it to non-compulsory voting, and then that'll draw people. Still come out anyway. I'd still go and vote if it was non-compulsory. I'd make sure that I went out and voted. He was worried I had corona. No, I got Forex. I do like corona though. It's a nice beer, especially when you whack that piece of lime or lemon in. Tasty. You and your mate always drink while watching my videos. That's good. You can't get enough. Am I going to keep making food reviews while this madness is going on? Yes, I certainly am. If you didn't hear before, I've got like 30 videos up my sleeve. So I've got a freezer full of things to still make videos on. So far, I've still got content that now I've started doing meat pie reviews. Just, just trying different food. Misty Hell asks a good question. Okay. I don't know. Well, I'm trying to scroll back. I can't even see. Favorite funny lame joke? Well, I don't know. I like making my own jokes up. Oh, I did. Well, there was one. What was it? I'm not really good at remembering jokes, you see. That's why I don't really say them. See, I can't even remember it. You didn't vote. Yeah. No point. What's the point? What are they going to do? Fine 1 million people who won't pay? I mean, they're told to stay at home and then say, oh, but you've got to go out and vote. I was like, what? Make up your minds. It's your birthday tomorrow and you'll be 43. Happy birthday, Lee. I saw somebody else is turning 18 and they were going to drink what was it? A Guinness or something. That's a bit of hard. That's hardcore. That's going hardcore straight away. I do like Guinness though. Actually, Kilkenny. Oof, boy. See that carton I got the other day? That last carton of 440ml Kilkennys for $28. 24 cans of it. Oh, mate, I got absolutely enjoyed with that. Oh, you asked if I could do a rant video. Well, just look at my old videos on this channel. There's heaps of old rants. Oh, boy. They're all demonetized. Watching from Poland. G'day, Poland. Clint. I should do live chats more often, but I got nothing to say, dude. I'm just stuck at home. I'm like you. I'm stuck at home doing nothing. I got nothing to talk about. My life's as boring as shit. And I just sit around freaking doing this, bending the elbow. Thanks to people like Legendary who keep filling up my beer fund, keep topping it up. Absolute legend. It's a $130 fine. I thought it was 50. Last time I didn't vote, I got a $50 fine. I might have forgotten to pay that one too. Milton Mangoes. But I love my Forex Gold. Seriously, I think it's my favorite beer. It's the one. It's not my favorite, but it's the one I go to because I love it. I don't really have a favorite beer because I'll have a beer and I'll think, oh man, that was good. And then I get it again. It's like I have some. It's like, oh, it's not as good as I thought it was. God, I'm so far behind these chats. You want to see some vegan recipes? Well, mate, a lot of the things I make are vegan, like something like a tomato and pasta. It's pasta, like pasta sauce with some pasta. That's vegan. It's pretty easy to eat vegan, actually. Um, right. The trivia. I mean, I sort of wonder if I've still got a question. I'll see if there's. Oh, here we go. I mean, all these questions are just stupid. Tell the date of birth of Queen Elizabeth II. Well, who knows when the Queen was born? It changes days all the time. When's the Queen's birthday? My NRL team is the Cowboys, because I was born in Townsville. Moved to Brisbane when I was like 6 weeks old. So it's Brisbane too. I don't mind Canberra either. I don't mind Canberra. They were playing so well last year. Did they win the grand final? They were in the grand final, were they? Can't even remember that far back. But they were playing, like, you could just see how well they were playing, and I don't mind them. What's with the glasses? Oh, they're broken. I'm a poor YouTuber, mate. I can't just keep buying glasses. So 11th September. You know the Queen's birthday is the 21st of April, 1926. Okay, so she's like 94. Do I have a soccer team? No, not really. I love watching Premier League, but I don't have a team that I don't care who wins. Got 180 cans of Forex. No, I haven't got 180 cans of Forex. True Blue Aussie. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a friend of you on Facebook. Was that rain? I think the rain's hit us. Let's see the radar. Okay. Radar. Oh. Oh. Okay. Better get rid of that one. All right. Okay, 64 kilometers. Oh yeah. Yep, that's a nice cloud of rain coming over right now. Yeah, True Blue Aussie, Paulie. What were you looking at the other day, Paul? I saw that you said something on Facebook. You were looking at buying a new phone. That's right. A Samsung S20 or something. And somebody said that, oh, the S20s are all sold out. Good luck buying a new phone at the moment. I'm actually in the market for a new phone because this one is, I've got a Samsung, and I wouldn't mind getting a Samsung 10 just for like really good video quality, so I can start doing videos on my phone. But I'm not getting an iPhone. I don't want anything to do with those. So I want an Android, and I just need something that does the best video quality, because then I can like sneak into places and like film in more incognito, other than grab and walking around with this monstrosity. So, oh yeah, I'm just no, I'm just sitting here doing nothing, and I got this thing poking around. You're in Albury, that's good. No one has any phones. Yeah, that's no good. I was sort of hoping now the shit's hit the fan, I could maybe pick up a phone really cheap from somewhere, but no one's got any. Everyone's gone panic bought new phone. Yeah, so I don't know. What's a good phone for videoing? The Google? It has to have a good sound as well. I know the iPhone 4, iPhone would be a good phone, but I don't want an iPhone. I want an Android. Something I can take the back off and change the battery myself. Yeah. Oppo. Yeah, somebody said Oppo, and they're cheap too. So I don't care what brand it is. I'm not a brand person, but I just want like something that's good and cheap. I mean, I can replace the battery in my Samsung easy enough. So whether or not they've changed that, you just peel the back off. Uh, your phone is in the repair shop. I've had this one for 4 years. I never had any problems with it. It's been good. It's got that. It's only got one camera on the back, and I need to take more. For what I do, I need better quality photos. So yeah, I don't know what to do. It's all sealed up. Oh, is it all sealed on the new Samsungs? Is it? Right, I'll find something with that I can peel the back off. How's the situation here? Yeah, I'm in quarantine. Just quarantining myself with a few quiet quarantine tablets. Ah. Oh, the new ones, eh? You only got one Dunny roll left. I got 17 of them. Coles ones, the Coles home brand Dunny. It's good stuff. It's like your finger doesn't poke through accidentally. It's tough. It does the job. It's smooth and soft. Where's Bernice? She's in Singapore. Oppo's video is excellent. Oh, okay, good. Huawei? No, I'm not getting a Huawei. Chinese are probably spying on us through it. Um, been on here for 2 hours, 13 minutes, and I'm feeling really tired. Goodness, I haven't even had dinner yet, and it's 7:45. I'm starting to feel a bit peckish. So I'm going to head off. I want to thank everyone for coming in today and saying hi, and you know, especially all those super chats. Legendary Massa Moon. I think he's come through all the goods today, and people like Ty and the other people who I can't scroll up and see what their names are. It didn't go that far, so sorry about that. So yeah, I mean, I'll try and do more live streams, but I mean, I've got nothing to do. I've got nothing to say. Even my trivia went down the sink today with all these questions that weren't even half good. I'll do one more trivia question. Let's find one. Who was the founder of 21st Century Fox? Pretty old, so yeah. As soon as somebody gets that one, I'm leaving. Oh no, my connection's unstable again. Mr. Fox. Nice guess. It's wrong though. Foxy McFoxy Face? No. No, that wasn't him either. Close though. Weinstein? No. Close though. Was what was the channel before Greg's Kitchen? This one here. Mr. Stripey Head. Oh God. It's Rupert Murdoch. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you again in my next upload. I don't know when that is, but we'll see. I'm going now. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you next time. Now I don't even know how I click here. Okay. See you everyone.